Liz, tell us about the ABC. They've been showing their true colours yet again.
They have indeed. It was a banger week for the ABC. First of all, there was the cartoon that they published on Monday.
Well, let's have a look at that cartoon because people quite rightly...
It's got to be seen to be believed.
Liz has been watching the ABC so that the rest of the nation did not have to, quite rightly so. Have a look at this disgusting travesty. It's time to dismantle the ABC. It's time to defund it, get rid of it. The next Dutton government, make it your first thing to do. Tear up the ABC. They've torn up their own charter, so get rid of them. Have a look at this disgrace.
We were playing a game and something felt wrong, and I just said to her, I'm a girl and that's who I am. It made me feel kind of nervous that like people wouldn't accept me for who I was because they've always known me as a boy. My friends and my family were very accepting, and I don't know if they really knew what I was going through. I want them to see me as a proud transgender girl, but not always to think, oh, you're trans, but like to say, I'm a girl and that's who I am and that's who I will always be. I'll be on puberty blockers soon, and that's just going to be like pausing really my body from growing into what I don't want it to be. I am who I want to be. I can do what I want to do. If someone's trying to say, no, you can't, I'm not related to that person. I'm not like, they're not me. They don't know how I feel and who I want to be.
So let's just take that very carefully, ABC. First of all, you set the girl against her sister, sort of setting up two sisters, some kind of weird thing there. Then you attack the family, the people who are around you who don't understand you, don't love you. Then you're advertising puberty blockers to little kids, serious, which leads to serious surgery, all sorts of health problems. An absolute disgrace, Liz. Absolutely disgusting.
This is nothing but a recruitment drive, basically, for the trans lobby. And on top of that, again, targeting children, they had their Four Corners episode on Monday evening of this week just gone, attacking Westmead Hospital because their gender clinic has only had 3 new clients this year. You're not transitioning enough kids. Enough. And so they go after them. At first, I thought I was having a slight brain aneurysm because they kept quoting this research from a 2021 piece that was done at Westmead Hospital, which was sanctioned and blessed by all the hierarchy at the hospital, saying all the statistics on the vast majority of kids that present with this particular concerns. They say they've come from, serious other mental issues, etc. and so on. Wonderful stats. And I was like, the ABC is platforming this. I've got to be. Am I dreaming?
Well, James,
but no, they were only platforming it to diss it, to go after Westmead. And now the health minister here, James, in New South Wales, has come out announcing an inquiry into Westmead for saying we have serious issues with this gender-affirming care that you're shoving down our throats and saying we must practice. And he's announced that a new gender clinic will open in this state within 9 months.
Well, again, Labor, keep on going, Labor. You're going the right way to be out of office for the next decade. That's the way to go, Labor. Good on you. James, this is so disgusting. Here you have the ABC using cartoons, well known. We'll be speaking to psychiatrist Tanvir Ahmed in a second because the psychiatric world is not in accordance on this gender stuff, James.
Well, not only the psychiatric world, but much of the medical community is not either. Puberty blockers are very serious business. It's a very serious business. A lot of it is, frankly, experimental. You were talking about stopping the development of the human body. And there are studies after studies after studies that show the long-term effects of this on kids. Frankly, I just do not think that young people, especially as young as 10,
He's 10.
should be
10.
even anywhere near this. From and we'll talk to Tanvir Ahmed about this shortly, but the fact is that study after study shows that the vast majority of young people who present with gender dysphoria turn out to be gay or lesbian, and that these issues resolve themselves in that direction. This is very radical treatment. And for the ABC to be promoting this, as a sort of a normal sort of thing, I think is irresponsible in the extreme.
Well, I want to see class actions in years to come. There will be against the ABC for that sort of stuff. Defund the ABC, get rid of it, Peter Dutton, go on the offensive on this stuff. Shamefully, Scott Morrison at the last election buried Catherine Deves. This is an issue that people out there in the suburbs in regional Australia really do care about it. Get out there, Peter Dutton, and start talking about it because we want to see you in the lodge very soon.